Hallo und herzlich willkommen zum dritten Tag der Digital Transformation Week des Bitkom. Mein Name ist Kimberly Klebolte und ich freue mich, dass ich Sie heute durch die Digital Energy Conference begleiten darf. Unser erstes Panel auf dieser Stage wird auf Englisch stattfinden. Daher werde auch ich jetzt in der Moderation ins Englische wechseln. Good morning and a very warm welcome. Thank you for joining our first session today on our Solution and Innovation stage. Our first speakers are from Poland. SII is the largest technology consulting, digital transformation and engineering services vendor in Poland. Their areas of expertise range from AI and cloud to agile and digital customer experience. If these are topics you're interested in, or if you would like to learn more, please check out their partner area on our stage. SII has over 4,500 specialists, and it's a pleasure for me to welcome 4 of them on our stage today. Natalia, Daniel, Shimon, and Piotr, the stage is yours.
Thank you.
Thank you.
So, good morning. Welcome to our SII virtual booth. We are very happy to be the part of the conference and thank you very much for attending. Today, during our presentation, we would like you to get to know us better, to know who we are, what we do, and how we can support your business. So let's start. There will be 4 of us today presenting. What might be of interest for you that we are talking to you from different locations. So greetings from Poznań, Warsaw, and Katowice. First, short introduction round. My name is Natalia Stępień, and I work at SII as business manager. I'm from a sales team dedicated to German and Austrian markets with focus on utilities.
Hello, my name is Piotr Żukowski. I'm head of industry in SII, responsible for business development for public and utilities sector. Me and my team, we sell and deliver a wide range of IT services for these 2 types of customers in Poland, but also in many other countries.
Good morning, my name is Daniel Wilczyński. I am a delivery manager at SII, and it's my pleasure to have an opportunity to meet you today and share with you some experience referred to our implementation on energy sector.
Hello, I'm Szymon Woźnica. I'm Business Development Manager in Competency Center Engineering, and I'm responsible for the topics related to the industrialization of production, smart factories, industrial software, but also Turnkey Solutions regarding production line and electrical cabinets. Thank you.
So let's start. A few words about us. SII Poland was established in 2006. We are part of SII Group with headquarters in France. We are located in Poland, but have offices in most of biggest cities in Poland. At the moment, working in the company over 4,800 specialists. We operate from Poland, but we deliver our products and services also in many other countries. Now, over 30% of our revenues comes from abroad. We have many customers also in Germany, also in the utilities sector. Some of them are present on this conference, so maybe you will have a chance to meet with them. Most of our services we provide remotely, which is quite important in COVID times. Even this conference is being held online. Natalia, can you continue?
Yes, I will. And why outsourcing to Poland? When considering IT nearshore from foreign partner and just considering the cooperation, you should think about Poland. And because of what? Because of the fact that Poland is the highest rated IT hub in Europe. Besides the fact that we are with GDPR compliant, because of the fact of our flexibility and quality of our services, but also because of the top IT skills available. When considering the fact that and observing the situation that's going on now in Europe, that the companies are facing the problem of lacking resources in the company in the IT area, we in Poland, I can admit that we are still safe. So we have a big pool of IT talents that we can support our clients here in Poland and of course abroad. Due to the fact that we have a big footprint in Europe, we know how to work in the international environment. 66% of IT specialists work for foreign companies, what might be of an advantage as well. And the last but not least are the perfect communication skills. The IT language is the English language. That's the most important fact. But there are also some exceptions. Es gibt ja auch Personen, die Deutsch sprechen und die Deutsch können und können die Kunden ja mal auch unterstützen und beiseite stehen. Das passiert ja auch bei SII. Da haben Sie hier ein kurzes Beispiel und wir würden gerne Sie mal auch unterstützen. Und ich gebe mal das Wort an.
Okay, in SII we serve many sectors. The team working with utilities companies is quite new, but it's rapidly growing. Till now, we are proud to have over 20 utilities customers and over 100 experts working for them, making the digital transformation possible. We just delivered over 50 projects in different areas. We have 15 competency centers on board and a wide range of IT services, from ERP, CRM implementations to Turnkey Solutions. We are, I think, the biggest software house in Poland, and SCADA implementations. Later on, we will present more details about our competencies, about our offering. But now let us show you two real cases, two real examples presenting or proving our expertise. Daniel, please.
Thank you, Piotr. Now I would like to present some basic information about our reference project in the area of digital workspace carried out by SII for a global energy group. First, a couple words about our customer. Important to understand the challenges of the project. The company with headquarters in Netherlands with over 17,000 employees in 25 countries with a core business focus on LPG, LNG and bio-based fuels, covering complete supply chain, including consumer installations, serving over 30 million customers on 4 continents. In particular, this is a group of companies with history based on acquisition, with similar operation model, of course, in different countries. However, acting for similar customers, but on different markets. Further, during the presentation, I will use also term business unit or BU, which means a company in the group. The project in general was the global migration and transition of messaging system and collaboration environment to a single cloud solution based on Microsoft 365 services. Project was initiated with SII. First wave was done 2 years ago with other service provider. However, it was suspended. The project was reactivated in January 2020 with target to be completed till end of year. The main project goals, which were defined by our customer. First, most important, improved collaboration. With targets to have a single, common, and future-ready collaboration platform within and across all business units, which will enhance the ability to collaborate. However, as mentioned, these are separate companies working in different countries. However, they have necessity of effective communication through a centralized and common supply and, of course, common projects. The second one, very important, is, of course, enhanced security, because we are talking about messaging system, the information which should be secured in most cases. So utilizing the world-class security capabilities of Office 365 will give a possibility to increase the ability of securing those collaboration and communication tools by one single cloud solution. Of course, as always, cost is one of important factors. Moving the whole collaboration and communication environments to the cloud gives also opportunity for some cost optimization by replacing all legacy collaboration and messaging tools. And one enterprise agreement with such a vendor like Microsoft for all companies in the groups, gives much more opportunities to in negotiation with such a vendor. So these were the main targets, and referring to the project scope and dividing it into the two most important activities. We may observe two parts covering both and technical and soft adoption training activities. First, it is a migration to Exchange Online as a more technical activity, technical task, and the second, which is rather more soft, refers to other type of services as Office 365 collaboration tools implementation, adoption with a focus on core component, because as you know, the Microsoft 365 Office 365 suite is a quite comprehensive set of tools, but the implementation was focused on Teams, SharePoint, and OneDrive as the main tools supporting the collaboration. Covering, of course, some technical actions like intranet setups, content migration, and whole portfolio of change enablement activities like communication with stakeholders, business case identification, analysis, and trainings. The overall impact of this project was about 7,000 employees, white-collar workers affected by the project outcomes. So quite significant challenge. Now, what was the answer and concept for the execution? First, let's start with challenges, because I mentioned that the project was reinitiated beginning this year. So the first challenge, of course, was the reaction to COVID-19 situation we all faced in March. Due to restrictions, lockdown, all activities had to be carried out remotely. For instance, one of the steps in adoption approach was planned as an on-site workshop with business champions. We were able to organize only one workshop in Denmark, and then we were forced to adapt the approach and prepare to proceed with remote workshops. However, still the project required close cooperation of teams like local IT, change managers in business and business champions in companies. Those restrictions and switching to fully remote communication didn't help us. But on the other hand, I had also an opinion that all these situation restrictions were a significant catalyst for all digital workspace development projects. Because during 1 week, maybe not all, but most of users switched to Zoom or Teams. The second challenge, this was and is, because we are still completing some of activities. This is not only IT project in understanding it is not related with only IT tasks. It requires a strong involvement of business representatives. It's closely related with the change enablement. And without supporting adoption activities, the use of new tools in our organization wouldn't be structurized and will not give any perspective for reaching the goals. So taking into account the scale of our customer, number of countries where we cooperated with teams, including business representatives, it required a lot of communication and preparation to be able to reach the main goals of the project. What was the SII approach? Of course, design created together with our customer. In reference to the technical activities, we based on in-house designed fast track for migration to Exchange Online. It, of course, was based on our expertise, experience, and techniques for site and dependency analysis, migration, batch, and planning and execution. Maybe such a project could be evaluated by a quite simple task or challenge. I may confirm, working with many BUs within a defined short period of time, that this could be also challenging because there are a lot of problems which may be found within legacy system presently used, some integrations and so on, which make such a project also challenging, technical project. Of course, it was a fast-track program designed by SII together with and confirmed by our customer. However, with respect to customer organization, with some space for adjustment, flexible to answer business units or company-specific constraints or requirements. And this made this approach different than the methods which are, for instance, supported by Microsoft directly as a fast-track program, because Microsoft is not able to provide such a flexibility for such a big customer, who has 16 or 17 business units with different IT maturity of the teams and their systems. And referring to the second, those soft part, Office 365 collaboration suite adoption approach, also designed by SII and agreed with customer as a generic plan, which was separately implemented in each company as a mini sub-project. Fully business-oriented, focus on context usage and not the tools itself. It is not only providing training how to use Teams, because I think anyone will say I can use Teams, but how to use Teams to answer some business scenario which are important for the department where this employee works to support his daily duties. And what are some are the lessons learned and from this project, which are very important for us and we will use for sure during next implementation? First of all, the communication is the key. In such a case, in such a complex environment, multinational project, different maturity of organizations, strong communication. First of all. The second, users' experience is the crucial for overall project evaluation. So this user experience is should be always checked as the first priority before we plan any action or insignificant change in the approach. And of course, clear definition of roles and responsibilities, basic in approach and communicated from the project initiation, because these projects are not able to be provided by service provider without close cooperation and without clear understanding who should do what. Thank you for your patience that you survived during this part of presentation. If you have any question related to this experience and SII approach and competency in digital workspace, I will be available for you during the session. Meet the speaker. Thank you.
Perfect. So now we are moving to another one, as we have prepared 2 examples. So now will be a few words from Szymon.
Yes, hello. So as we all know, conscious business management is critical these days, and conscious resource management and making strategic business decision is more important than ever. So to make all this possible, we must have full control over the current state based on the real data that comes to us in the real time. Those were the issues that the project I want to talk about today was about. So what we do, we implement it for a world leader operating in the green energy market. To the project himself concerns wind farms that are the client's product. This client asks us for support in the development of software that will help to collect data from the wind turbines and in a simple and transparent way to view key production parameters and the condition of the devices. So we call the SCADA system solution. How we help our client? So first of all, we collect detailed customer requirements, and based on our competences, we propose a solution. SII has wide experience in the development of this type of application for the needs of various industries. And thanks to that, the project started only 3 weeks after the customer's request. Now I will talk a little bit more about the key issues and 4 main areas of this project. First was configuration of the PLC controllers and all devices and sensors included in the turbines. I mean the calibration of these units, but also standardization of communication protocols, for example, OPC communication standard. Second was collecting key data and connection with data servers, which are the heart of the system, ensure for performing complex analysis and visualization. Third, configuration of these servers and commissioning of complete solution. And finally, 4, we prepared detailed, dedicated visualization, which provide quick and transparent in-sync into key process data, such as, for example, generated power, but also the most important parameters of turbines in relation to the servicing and maintenance. Okay, we can go to the another slide. Thanks to the implementation of such SCADA system, the client has the opportunity to easy preview. So thanks to the standardization and development of a clear layout, to use the application is as simple and pleasant. So people without special qualification and skills can be involved in tasks related to the operation and management of wind turbines. The entire system has the option of centralization and global management of turbines in multiple locations. So without the need to log into separate system, all this makes working with the system very intuitive. Second point, preview of the key parameters. This functionality, I think, is essential and the most important. It makes it easy to track the performance of the entire installation. It also allows to set alarms or notification, which significantly reduce the involvement of staff and improves the quality of installation management. This system allows not only to review and display the data of installation itself, but also review and display, we can say, the data from external sources, like, for example, weather forecast or information about the changing demand for electricity or the price of it. Next point is data analytics. So, of course, on the basis of collected data, we can perform various types of analysis and comparison. That facilitates conscious business management. As I mentioned before, the analysis can be made on the technical data. For example, we can compare the performance of individual installation, but also business data and analytics related to financial aspects or costs. And next functionality is maintenance and service. So thanks to the preview of data and parameters, we can react faster to the failures. It is possible to use algorithms related to predictive maintenance, which track key parameters and report necessary service action to use before failures occur. This feature allows to reduce the response time to alarms. It also enables use to algorithms complete with the predictive maintenance, which is critical. The integrated structure with the PLC layer enables us to remote settings change, which affect into word optimization, but also minimize the need to perform these activities on site, which seems invaluable nowadays in COVID times, as you know. And last but not least, simplification of decision-making process. So all these functions mean that fewer people may be involved in the service and management process, while the quality of the management and the generated profits are higher. All that I have presented are just some of the enormous possibilities of the SCADA system. As you had noticed, it is a very complex system using many technologies, and that is why Simple is an ideal partner for cooperation in field of implementation in this area. Thanks to our complex competencies, starting from the PLC layer and ending on the AI, we are able to implement complex, comprehensive implementation. So thank you. That was very shortly and briefly info about our key possibilities. I'm open to tell you more, so please contact me if you are interested in industrial software development. Thank you.
Thank you, Szymon. Thank you, Daniel. We've just seen two cases how we can help making your work more effective and using modern technologies. Just like we said before, we serve a wide range of IT services. We have now 15 competency centers focused on technology or specific type of service. We can deliver, configure, customize ERP, CRM. To be the best in what we do, we focus on a few of them. We have expertise in Microsoft technologies, Microsoft Dynamics or Microsoft CRM, but we have also competences in SAP systems or Salesforce CRM. What is characteristic of our time? I think huge set of data and information, and those who can analyze them and find conclusions are successful. But to be able to do it, we need effective business intelligence solutions. SII can analyze your needs and then implement modern analytical models, data warehouses, custom reports, dashboards, enabling business decisions, both on-premise and in cloud. Of course, integrating many sources of information, ERP, CRM, or external sets like weather forecasts. Having on board so many specialists from different areas, it gives us the advantage to deliver complex and integrated solutions. And what is on the top of these solutions? Cybersecurity. We are aware of it. Our cybersecurity competency center cares about our solutions, but also we can examine or check your infrastructure or applications. Natalia, can you continue?
Yes, I will. I will have a bit less to say that these two examples like digital workspace and SCADA implementation was already mentioned by my colleagues, but even adding, as Piotr said, the working in framework on Microsoft and then just customizing any best practice platform or due diligence processes in your company, or then full SCADA implementation in your business. Nowadays, we want to do everything quicker, smoother, and also in the IT area. That's what robotic process automation offers. So quicker and smoother integration between systems. And last but not least, turnkey solutions. All what could be customized. So here we have the enterprise software solutions, mobile and web applications, e-commerce, so typical sales platform, service platform, or even product configurator. So according to your needs, business needs, and what the market requires, we can do it as a customized for you and just search for a tailored, perfect solution. And actually, this would be it, because it was an overview of our services. We could tell you more and more about it, but I think we are just running out of our time. So we will be available for you after this session to the meet the speaker session. And of course, during the day, you can reach out to us and we can have a chat and talk about our services and how we could support you. So thank you very much for attending. I hope you enjoyed as much as we did to have the possibility to be here and talk to you. So thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much also from my side for this very insightful presentation. And also thank you for sharing your lessons learned on digital transformation in times of a global pandemic and for giving us a case on smart metering solutions.